everyone, my name is Camus and today is going to be episode number 27 of our TH12 Rush to Max series. And today I have 6 builders available. I have the laboratory available, which I think the last episodes, in between episodes, I upgraded the dragons to level 6. And that's why the dragons are now level 6. I think I did it in between episodes, but for the clan games, there's a book of everything, book of heroes, and kind of stuff, which is really nice. And of course, there's a rune of elixir that I can actually possibly spend. I'm not sure, but before all that, let me just collect the loot in the treasury and spend some loot, because I want to use the rune of elixir in order to get 1 rune of elixir from the clan games. So now, as you can see, there's a book of heroes in the clan games, right? So what I'm thinking about is the Grand Warden. To upgrade the Grand Warden a little bit and then pop a rune of elixir, right? That's a possible choice. But the amount of loot right now is kind of strange. Then maybe it may be better for me to do something in the laboratory instead. So let me see. So in order to give me kind of a perfect amount of upgrade loot available, I think it may be better for me to do something like a dragon upgrade. But let me check if there's any more elixir upgrades here. They can kind of balance a little bit of it. To use all 11 million elixir onto something like, I feel like the perfect move would be upgrade 2 walls and then a dragon. Let me just go and do that. So I'm going to okay, so let's do the dragon to level 7, which is going to be 10 days, and then upgrade 2 walls, just like that. And then I have basically no elixir, so I'm going to pop the rune of elixir and go 14 million elixir, and then so that I can collect this, and this, and then this, and then wall rings maybe. I think wall ring is better. And then let me just gonna collect all of that. And after that, I collect the rune of elixir, and there we go. I'm going to upgrade Grand Warden to level 29 and use a book of heroes onto that immediately, and then to collect the loot in the treasury, and then I almost can upgrade the Grand Warden again. But now I have no book of heroes. But now it's climbed to the clan games, so it's actually close to the Clan War League as well. So Clan War League is coming in 2 days, so I'm not going to upgrade heroes if there's no book of heroes, right? So before that, a book building here. That's another thing that I have to consider. But now let me just go out and find some bases. I'm still having sneaky goblins. I'm just going to noise to sneaky goblin armies in this episode, because I'm not going to upgrade heroes, so I'm going to use a more standard attack strategy later. So I'm just going to waste everything inside these 2 armies. Waste every single one of the sneaky goblin, waste every single one of the troop, every single one of the spells. I'm going to use all of them in these 2 attacks. So let's see. But there are way too many compartments, so it's kind of difficult to wall break to give sneaky goblins access to every single compartment. That is actually kind of a problem with sneaky goblins, is that if the loot is separated into many various different compartments, then it is very difficult to get all the loot, because there are way too many wall segments that we need to break in order to get all the loot. But luckily, the elixir storage doesn't have that much loot, but I'm just going to spend King, Queen, Warden, Launcher all into the core to try to get the Town Hall, and I'm just gonna whack all the sneaky goblins, basically. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to count King ability, and then after that pop the Warden ability to protect the Barbarians and the King. And they actually get the Town Hall. Yes, they do. Which secured the first star, actually. And then after that, they secured the 2 stars as well. So I'm going to do a lot of sneakies there. And then do the quad quick here. And do some sneakies there. And then maybe a jump spell and a haze. Send some more sneakies there. And then actually, I think there's only a Clan Castle building that left. I'm going to spend a bunch of sneaky goblins there. And actually I get all the loot already, all the resource buildings already. So I can be able to send in some sneaky goblins to get a little bit more percent to get a better star bonus. I mean loot bonus. I get to the 70%. It's actually kind of close to 3 stars actually, but not quite. It's going to be 70%, which is really nice. And after that, I'm not going to change another, and then I'm going to train Queen Charge Hybrid as usual for Climate League. So I have 10 million elixir now, which I'm just going to do like another Grand Warden upgrade. But both the heroes not. Okay, I only need one more attack with a win, and then I'm going to be able to use all the sneaky goblins. So let me just go ahead and see how we can use all the sneaky goblins. There's only one attack left. With all the sneaky goblins, I'm just going to spend all the wall breakers, all the invisibility spells, all the earthquake, haze, and jump, which is basically useless for creature hybrid. So I'm just going to use all of the sneak troops and spells here. I may not already use the CC troops in the last attack, so I'm just going to do it right here. And here's a really decent base already, so I'm just going to sneaky this base again. And I'm just going to spam in everything. I'm just going to waste a lot of wall breakers actually for this base, because I mean I have to waste every single troop, so I'm just going to spam in the wall breakers. But it did not bust open the wall, which is kind of unfortunate there. Let's see, a couple of wall breakers here. Can they break the wall? They did. Okay, so actually it's kind of interesting. And then after that, I'm just gonna send all the sneakies actually, sneakies all around, and I have to use every single sneaky, or otherwise I will have like a couple of sneaky goblins, and then it may eliminate kind of some of the miners. I'm just gonna send them into a town hall. The invisibility spell, perfect placement, get the town hall. Okay. And then I'm just going to sneaky off them to CC, and then I'm just going to invis again. They get the CC building. And then after that, I'm just going to quit it, because there's not that much loot left. And I have sneaky 25 sneaky goblins, 5 wall breakers. And then I'm just going to hit another base using this amount of troops. This one's really interesting, but I'm just going to attack is. Jeez. Bro. What's going on? I cannot hit the space at all, but I'm just going to try my best to get as much loot at the outside. If I have the full army, then I will have to get all the loot. But now I only have a partial army, so I'm definitely not going to get all the loot. That was unfortunate. And most of the loot are actually inside the storages, so actually I cannot get them. I have 3 hastes to spend, to waste, and a jump. Maybe let me just go and jump in towards the Dark Lake storage, spend all the sneaky goblins in, grant Warden ability to protect them, but then actually they all got sprung. And then I'm just gonna quit it. It's not good. I choose the wrong way to do, but that's fine. I'm just gonna use the Queen Charge Hybrid army and spend some loot. Now, as you can see, I just got a Book of Heroes here, and therefore I can choose to upgrade the Queen or the Grand Warden. I think I'm just going to go with the Grand Warden because I already have enough loot, and then I'm just going to Book of Heroes for it. Now the Grand Warden has 6 seconds of ability, which is really nice. And then after that, I still have 6 builders available and 10 million gold. I think I've done Sneaky God air mines and they're all max. So Sneaky air mines are max right now. Oh, by the way, in between episodes, I think I do like 4 Sneaky air mines. I mean, 2 Sneaky air mines plus 2 air bombs. And I think that, yeah, 2 air bombs are level 6 right now, and which is also maxed. So I'm just gonna move them over there as well. And after that, I still have a Book of Building in the weekly deals that I need to spend before I can collect that. So let's see. The most expensive upgrade that I can find is this big, is the Town Hall. So let me just gonna upgrade the Town Hall now. I'm not doing that. So let's see, 9 days 18 hours. In 9 days 18 hours, I think is the most longest time upgrade that I can ever find in this base. I think. Well, about 6.5 days. 6 days say 6 hours. It's not. 9 days is not 18 hours is already the longest time upgrade in this base. Okay, so maybe let me just go and upgrade the bomb tower and then use a Book of Hero building into it. And then this bomb tower is maxed, so I'm just gonna move that over there. And then I'm just gonna call out a Book of Building. And after that, I run off loot. I still have 6 builders available, and I have no loot. So I want to waste as few loot as possible because I have a little bit of rate metals, so I can keep buying gold and elixir. And also I want to upgrade the Queen, so I will need. Let me collect all the loot first in here, because actually I have some loot in here. Okay, so 6.2 million gold, 3.8 million elixir, which is decent. So what I'm thinking about is to upgrade the rest of the air bombs to level 6, because 2 of them are maxed. So, and after that, also I want to upgrade the Queen to level 60. So actually I want to buy a Book of Heroes. So here's a Book of Heroes. So let me just gonna purchase a book. Wait a minute, is there anything here? Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna purchase a Book of Heroes and then buy like 3 packs of Dark Elixir and then upgrade the Queen to level 60 immediately. And here we go. That's done. So now I have, they are all the multiple of 10. It's 50, 60, and 30, which is kind of nice, but it's much better than when I started this series. It's way better than the first episode of this series, which is really nice. And then after that, I think I'm just going to do like 4 air bomb. Maybe let's do 2 of them and then 2 more in between episodes. And also 1 gold mine, 1 elixir collector, and then another gold mine, another elixir collector in between episodes. And then 2 big bird upgrades. So let me think. Where should I spend? What should I do? So now because I'm not sure. I really didn't plan on it. I mean, I didn't expect that's a few loot. So, wizard towers are decent, but I don't have the loot. So let's check. 3 days. 3 days. Let's check. I think that's still fine for me to do another episode after 4 days. So maybe I'm just going to do something a little cheap. So let me just gonna do 4 air bombs. Let me do 1, 2. Actually, I can only do 2. I need to buy some gold, raid metals, and upgrade all of them. Upgrade all 4 of them, so they are all going to be maxed, which is nice. Let me just go ahead and move them over there. And then after that, what I'm going to do is 2 gold mines, because I cannot do elixir collectors. So after 3 days, 8 hours, I'm just gonna do another episode. So let me just gonna do the gold mine, upgrade the gold mines, and there we go. So that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked today's video, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more future content, and I will see you in the next video.